Welcome to this episode of ACG's GrowthTV. I'm Carolyn Vallejo, and today I'm joined by Christine Nowaczyk, Senior VP at BOK Financial and ACG Chair-Elect. I'm also joined by David Gershman. He is Partner and General Counsel at Trivest Partners, as well as ACG Chairman. It is so great to be with you both in person after such a long period of uncertainty. And so, David, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
I'd love to hear a little bit about how ACG has been able to navigate and adapt to some of the challenges that we've seen in the last couple of years.
In a weird way, that the pandemic, which was a real tragedy and a real difficult thing for everyone, it was also a big pause button for our organization. So our CEO, Tom Bond, he joined in 2019. And when he joined in 2019, we had talked about, we got together and talked about everything that ACG and Intergrowth, our annual conference, could and should be. And in those discussions, we were like, we created a long list of things that we should do. The great thing about the big pause from the pandemic was we used the pause to reset everything. And we really rethought the whole organization. We rethought Intergrowth, what this conference could be. And then over the last 2.5 years, Tom and his team have worked extremely hard to sort of make that vision a reality.
Now, Christine, I'd love to hear, as ACG Chair-Elect, how you plan to kind of build upon that evolution.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'll never be able to fill David's shoes, but look forward to advancing the organization. ACG is a membership-driven organization, and our members come from all parts of the middle market ecosystem. And what I see us focusing on is really bringing value in the way that our members want to see it. It's not a one-size-fits-all community. The middle market community has a lot of different stakeholders, and I see us developing more specific programs and value-added services for the entire membership base.
Mm-hmm. Now, this last question is for both of you. I'd love to hear what is the most critical role that ACG can play for the middle market community in the next 5 years or so?
Sure, and I'll start with that one.
Perfect,
and David, correct me where I
Absolutely.
misspeak. Where I see ACG in the next 5 years is really representing the entire middle market universe, the entire ecosystem, and really being the aggregator and the catch-all for everybody that plays in that space. And as I mentioned earlier, it's really going to be bringing educational content and enhanced connections for everybody that wants to do business within the middle market. Mm-hmm. So, David?
No, Christine, literally nothing to correct.
No.
Perfect job. But you're right. I mean, ACG is a very big tent.
Yeah.
It's we're developing the trade association for the middle market deal making community. Mm-hmm. That community is very large. It adds a tremendous amount of value to the entire economic engine of our country. And I think, what we want to do with ACG is really just be that home for that deal-making community, which is, as Christine rightly said, just a tremendous amount of varied and different stakeholders who contribute to the deal-making environment. So I think we're just going to continue to do what we're doing and get to that great growth plane. And you see it evidenced by the conference here today. Record-setting attendance. People want the connectivity, and ACG wants to provide that venue for them.
Yeah, and I think even this venue, the GrowthTV, represents the next phase of ACG. Yeah. There are people that want to connect with us differently, that want to connect with deal makers differently. So we're going to see more social media, more media streaming, more published content, which is different than how we used to historically operate. Mm-hmm. So I see ACG adapting to where the members want us to show up.
Mm-hmm. So a really exciting, a really bright future ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Well, Christine, David, thank you so much for taking the time. My name is Carolyn Vallejo, and this is ACG's GrowthTV.